Hello everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. With Christmas upon us once again, I thought this would be a really nice recipe to share. It's quick and easy chocolate candy cane crunch cookies. It's very festive and pleasantly refreshing. And who doesn't like any cookie that has chocolate in it? It is no bake and has simple ingredients. And if you don't like the candy cane, I'll show you the substitute for that. And if you're looking for a nice gift to put under the tree for someone special, here's a couple of books that you might want to get. This is my first recipe book, and it's available on Amazon. Also, The Crown of Purple is available, and it's available on Amazon, Google Play, and Apple Books. And I have provided a quick link for Amazon for both books in the description below this video. So alright, let's get right back to making this recipe. You'll need 2 100-gram chocolate bars, and I'm using the candy cane dairy milk and some regular salted Ruffle chips. I like to use Ruffles because the ridges help the salt cling to it and it's more tasty, and it also helps the chocolate to cling to it a little bit better. Now I'm going to take a handful of these chips and coarsely crunch them, and they should measure just over a cup. These amounts in the recipe today will make about a dozen cookies. Turn your stove on low, put a medium-sized pot on the stove, peel your chocolate bars, and break them into pieces, and you'll slowly melt this chocolate. And the key to this is very slowly. You want to take your time melting this because you don't want to cook the chocolate, you just want to melt it. By melting it slowly, the chocolate remains more smooth. This chocolate has chunks of candy cane in it though, and that will have to remain, of course. We don't want to cook them or melt them. If you don't like candy cane chocolate, you can just use a regular dairy milk chocolate bar. But for today, we're using the one that has the chunks of candy canes in it. It's actually quite refreshing and very festive, like I said. Alright, let's check this out. The chocolate looks like it stayed nice and smooth, so we're good to go. I remove it from the heat and stir it until the chocolate's completely melted. Now add the 1 cup of crushed salted potato chips. It's just simply regular Ruffles, of course. Don't add any extra salt. I take a large spoon and give it a good stir until all the potato chips are coated. You want to make sure that you have extra chocolate around the chips, so don't put too many chips in there because you do want to have some chocolate that'll help hold it together once it cools off. Take a cookie sheet and line it with some parchment paper. Now drop your cookies by spoonfuls onto the parchment paper. And simply finish it off with a few sprinkles or crushed candy canes. Okay, so I'm going to crush a few candy canes and put on top here. Now you could make this recipe with any of the dairy milk chocolate bars and substitute the flavors if you wanted to. That would be really easy to do, and decorate it however you like. These will take some time to set, so I set them in a cool spot, and it will take an hour or so before they're set. They look like they are actually a little bit loose when you first put them onto the parchment paper while they're still warm. They look like they're not going to hold together, but when the chocolate actually firms up, they hold together very well. This recipe is a real time saver. So if you're looking for something quick and easy and you have company coming and you're thinking, what can I do that's a little bit festive? This just might be your go-to recipe. Thank you so much for watching the video all the way through, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned for a few more Christmas recipes. And until next time, happy eating.